Hello. So today's going to be a two-part talk. My music's too loud. A two-part talk on two somewhat related topics. But first I just have a few random things to say. So, I dyed my hair the wrong color, like, this weekend. It's not the color it's supposed to be. And then second thing, well, a couple other things. I did the ghost pepper challenge, which if you've never, if you don't know what a ghost pepper is, it's just this really hot pepper that you should never eat. And I ate a whole one. It was really horrible. You should never ever do it ever. And, I'm sitting in a different spot today because I didn't lay down, my back hurts. So now, moving on to what I actually wanted to talk about, which is A, open relationships, and B, this is three fingers, but B, sluts. And you'll see what I mean. So first I'd like to just say that I'm in an open relationship right now. I'm not gonna say with who in case it needs to be withheld for some reason, I don't know. And I need to just say that people shouldn't catch hell because they're in an open relationship. I think it's the two people's choice what kind of relationship they're in and what they do and what they agree to and what they don't agree to and who else they can see and what else they can do, and you set your own damn rules because it's not the same as being in a monogamous relationship and cheating. No, like, that's called being in a monogamous relationship and cheating, not called an open relationship. Open can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. Now, in my case, it means something along the lines of you can see, talk to, and mess around with other people if you so desire. But you're still in a committed relationship with the person you agreed to. And it might not mean that for you, and it might not mean that for anyone else on this whole damn planet. But that's what it is for me. And so, I'd appreciate if people could be slightly more open-minded about open relationships. Because I know it's kind of a weird concept of, like, you're cheating, you don't love them, you're just doing this to mess around. Stop. Stop. Because that's not true. Because obviously the person I'm in the relationship with and myself have agreed to the terms, or discuss the terms, or something with the terms, and you don't need to stick your nose in it, or your foot, or whatever other body parts you're going to stick in it don't need to be stuck there. And so, that's all. Just, I don't know, I just feel like people are afraid of open relationships when they shouldn't be. My screen just turned off. And, so, somewhat connected to that is, the concept of sluts, which is a touchy thing, because most people, when they hear the word slut, it's negative. I'm trying to fix my hair. It's negative, and I don't think of it that way. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm, like, super staunch feminist or anything, but I don't think of the word slut as negative. I think it has been reclaimed by some portion of the people who have reclaimed it. I mean, there are people who have reclaimed the word slut, and that's the end of it. And it's not derogatory, it's not mean, and it's not bad. I don't see a problem with sluts. I embrace myself as one, occasionally. Not all the time, occasionally. It's kind of like your pronoun preference. You could be a male, female, not either of those things. Sometimes one, sometimes the other. Move back and forth. There's just so many different avenues. And that's kind of the same thing as, the slut thing, because some people consider themselves sluts and they embrace it and it's a good thing and they like it, and then there are people who are like, ew, sluts, that's horrible, you're gonna get diseases. Not all of them. Some of them may not be practicing safe sex, but there's a portion, often a large portion, who are, and who do, and who know their shit. And so, I don't know, I just feel like it's a dichotomy, and it troubles me. Because, they can pick the way to live their life, just the same way you can pick to live yours. And I think that you shouldn't be shaming people for their own life choices. Like, that's like when people ask, wow, this is like a hella tangent video right now, but I'm just gonna keep going. That's like when people ask why people got into prostitution, or sex work, which is a better term, sex work. Some didn't choose, but some portion did choose. And the portion who did choose, you don't need to ask them. That's like asking someone why they're a veterinarian. Like, just because, okay, like, does that make sense? It's hard for me to handle people who, don't see that it's a job. It's a job choice. They picked it. Can you handle that? Now, I don't want hella comments coming in here being like, no, they don't all choose it. Because I know they don't all choose it. There are bad situations where people don't want to be in the line of work that they're in, but they're in it anyway. Because they're making ends meet and things are going to get better, and then they're not going to have to do things they don't want to do anymore. And I don't know, it just troubles me. A lot of things like that trouble me. But I guess this video can be done now because I have talked about everything that I could possibly talk about, solved all the world's problems all at once in one day. So, over and out.